Batman, the Brave and the Bold has hired one of the writers from what some say is the best James Bond movie ever made. Welcome, detectives. Under the creative leadership of James Gunn and Peter Safran's DC Studios, a significant screenwriting move has been made. This project, helmed by the Flash director Andy Muschietti, promises a fresh perspective on Batman and several other iconic characters from the Batman universe. So it seems the film's producers have now enlisted the talents of John Logan, a distinguished screenwriter with 3 Oscar nominations to his name, known for his work on acclaimed films like Gladiator, The Aviator, Hugo, and Skyfall, as well as other notable projects such as The Last Samurai, Spectre, Alien, Covenant, and the series Penny Dreadful. Logan appears to have a lot of great films under his belt, so he may be able to give us a great Batman script. Inspired by the Batman comics run by Grant Morrison, the film will delve into the complex relationship between Bruce Wayne and his biological son, Damian Wayne. Notably, this project holds a special place in the hearts of James Gunn and Peter Safran. When discussing the project previously, James Gunn expressed his excitement, stating, "So this is the introduction of the DCU Batman, Bruce Wayne, and also introducing our favorite Robin, Damian Wayne, who is a little son of a bit, assassin murderer, who he unwittingly takes on, who's Batman's actual son that he doesn't know exists for the first 8 to 10 years of his life. And he brings into his life, and this is a story. It's a very strange sort of father-son story about the two of them. And it's based on Grant Morrison's run on the Batman. There's a couple of comic book writers that have been exceptionally influential on our stuff, and Grant Morrison and Tom King are probably the 2 primary ones. So, if you don't know, Damian Wayne is the child of Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul. He was raised by the League of Assassins, and he is portrayed as a 10-year-old in almost all of the comics that have came out. Remember, folks, this film takes place in a separate universe from 2022's The Batman. This is going to have a new Batman and a new set of rules. The Batman is more grounded in reality and is about gang wars and has a noir aesthetic about it. But this universe can do all of the other things we love about Batman, like having him fight characters like the Man-Bat or Clayface. This is the universe that is going to have Superman in it, so it will be different. If you're enjoying this video, please do me a quick favor and hit the like button. It's easy for you and it helps me and the channel out a lot. The thing that I am most excited about for this film is that it is introducing the Bat family. If we're going to see Damian Wayne, then we can assume there has already been previous Robins in this universe. We could assume there is a Nightwing. We can hope there is a Jason Todd and Tim Drake in this world as well. What I would like to see is in this film, is Nightwing off doing his own thing in Bloodhaven. We find out Jason Todd took over for Dick Grayson after he stopped being Robin, but then was unalived by the Joker. We could then have Tim Drake, who tried to take over as Robin, but Bruce wouldn't let him, so Tim became Red Robin instead. And then when Damian shows up, he just ignores everyone's feelings and takes over as the new Robin. Of course, there can be a Batgirl and other Bat family characters out there as well. Could you imagine if after this film they gave us a Bat family movie based off of the comic Hush? That comic had so many Bat characters and bad guys and was way better than the animated film they gave us. So those are the things I'm excited about, the things I'm not crazy about, and am even a little worried to hear. It says they are drawing inspiration from Grant Morrison and Tom King's runs on Batman. I'll be honest, these are not the storylines I would want them to pull from. Grant Morrison gave us storylines like Batman being unalived, and then coming back to life after traveling through time. Dick Grayson became Batman while Bruce was unalived, and then stayed as Batman for a short time. He also did Batman Incorporated, where Bruce Wayne takes his war on crime to the next level, by essentially franchising it and drafting, training, and commanding a global team of heroes who will answer to Batman himself, known as Batman Incorporated. It was all just a bit too much for me. If you enjoy Batman news and reviews, then be sure to hit that Batscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner of the video. I post new videos every day and can only continue to do this with your support. And then Tom King is an even more recent writer. He had some great ideas for Batman comics, but they just didn't play out well, in my opinion. For instance, there was the War of Jokes and Riddles. This was supposed to be Joker and Riddler at war with each other, and we would see all of the rogues gallery facing off against one another. But it just wasn't exciting in execution, to be honest. And then there was a big build-up for Batman and Catwoman to get married, and for some reason Batman didn't have Dick Grayson as his best man, and then the build-up to the marriage was a letdown. Oh, and massive spoiler for the comics. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Bane kills Alfred in one of these comics. So while there is a lot to be excited about in this universe, there are also some things that I'm worried about. But I'm going to stay optimistic and think about all of the good that can come from this. As we await further updates, what are your thoughts on the potential of John Logan penning the script for this highly anticipated film? In the shadowy streets of Gotham, the Bat family is rising, and the stakes have never been higher. John Logan at the writing helm and a new Batman on the horizon. There's plenty to be excited about. Stay tuned, folks, for the unraveling of a truly bold and brave Batman tale.